flowers and rainbows, right? This is
Yep.
her baby. And the fundamental thing of Erebus, I love, like where it came from, how it progressed, everything about it. I absolutely love it, right? And I actually really like Betty.
Yeah.
It's the other knob that does my head in. And I know look, kudos to him, Barry Ryan, for getting that team to stop spending so much money and become competitive and to race not just on the back of Betty's wealth.
Yep.
It's fully sustainable, honestly. So all those things I think that he did are to be commended.
Correct.
But you can't take away from all the other shit that unfolded from him. And what I didn't like that they didn't touch on with the Brody saga is that Barry basically went, well, I don't know why he didn't like me. I just knew that I was part of the problem.
Yeah, that was the part that sent me over the edge. So I was kind of hanging on and I was just in your phase. But I was going to bring that up next. So that was my trigger. Like, I was just like, at least Betty, when she said it, she talked about the fact that there was like this decision between, well, me or him type thing. And she was never going to say no. At least she was honest on that front when that segment came up. But I mean, come on, Barry, you have to understand the dynamics, and it wouldn't have been that hard to say, I am, like, he does say it externally, but like, he is who he is, and he's got that from where he came up, through the Larry Perkins world, which very much a Larry trait, where it was just hard as nuts and just this is the way it's going to be. And that was part of his success to getting Erebus to being, self-funded. But there's a point where you've got to be able to say that clearly I didn't approach it in the right way, or I could have done it better. Like, just something along those lines of, it's the way I've always done it, and it just wasn't working. Even that line would have been, I would have gone, okay. But when he went, oh, I don't know, it's like, man, fucking, you know more than all of us, so you must know, because the snippets we get, we can piece it all together. So,
and it's not like when you listen to the Lucky Dogs podcast, right?
Yeah.
And you listen to both Brody and Will talking about the fact that the environment and the direction became apparent enough to them that it wasn't a place that they wanted to be.
Yep.
And they wanted to get out, even though they were in a championship winning position and a championship winning car. That says
crazy.
Everything you need to know about what is happening within that team at that time. And you can't cover that up. Like, that's just fundamentally where the problem lay, right? Whether that's just Barry, whether that's a group, I don't know. We don't. All we know from us outside of the sport is that Barry seems to be at the center of this whole thing.
Yep.
And then the facts even keep rolling in, because you only have to look back to Sydney Motorsport Park earlier this year when Barry single-handedly grabbed AVL to bring him into the group and blame him.
Bully him
for everything. Actually, it might have been last year. Blame him for everything that had happened at Erebus, because he put out a piece that told the truth. That's wrong. So for all the good that Barry has done, he's done a lot of bad too. Is it neutralized? I'm not sure at the moment. I weigh on it's not.
No.
But there are still plenty of people that work at Erebus that seem to swear, if you go by this documentary, Black and Blue, that Barry is the second coming.
Yeah.